In the heart of Bradford, the Victoria Monument looms large. Beneath it, the Commonwealth Memorial is now one of only two in the UK which honour the dead of the Empire. Amongst the nations acknowledged is my ancestral homeland of Pakistan and India, which was then one country. The Indian Army was the largest volunteer army in the world, yet despite this, their story has long been forgotten.
Man City's still losing their shit games. We can't have Liverpool winning, we just can't. Honest to God, I don't know what I'll do. I can't think of anything worse. What do I think about Asian World War II soldiers?
Yeah.
Well, to be quite honest, I don't actually know very much about Asian World War II soldiers at the moment, because even me growing up in a community like this, where I've been surrounded by Asians my whole life, I've never met one.
Indians' participation in World War II, I know they did participate, and I know that they're not as recorded in our history, like we weren't taught about in school.
My great-grandfather fought in the British Army, and because of their service they was given land in Pakistan, but after the partition they moved back to India. Sikhism focus on justice, righteousness and bravery. I think that's one of the biggest reasons why the British Army was recruiting most of the North Indians, especially the Sikhs.
With dramatic success, our cameraman Oscar Boville in Burma turns in the first combat pictures from regions of the Arakan Front. The specially trained troops of Lord Louis Mountbatten's 14th Army. Regiments from every part of Britain, from the Highlands to the home counties, and the warrior soldiers of India, the Gurkhas, the Jat Sikhs and Punjabi Muslims.
My grandfather Lal Khan was one of over 2.5 million Indian men who joined the British Army in the fight against fascism. He served during the Burma Campaign, a war that saw two of the first major land defeats of the Japanese Empire and helped to prevent the invasion of India.
I remember my dad telling me how he got these. He was actually in England at that time. And my grandma I never met and never saw. There's no picture of my grandmother. There's not a photograph of her or anything. And these were actually presented to my grandmother. I'm assuming 1950s, late 1950s some point. I remember my dad was so proud of him and he was holding them in his hand and he was telling me that these were actually presented to my grandmother. And it kind of moves me because every time I touch these, though I've never met my grandma, I don't even know what she looks like, sorry. But holding these in my hands, it feels like I'm holding my grandma's hand. So she'd have been so proud of my dad. And actually, my dad didn't actually bring these over, they were sent over to him. And I remember my dad telling me that when he got them, he was so happy. Yeah, the Burma star. It's one occasion I asked him a direct question, you know, how many people did he kill, how many soldiers did he kill? And he went completely silent and he didn't say nothing. And he said, I'd just rather not say. And I could see in his eyes, and I looked in his eyes and he just literally looked away, as if to say that, you know, I shouldn't have done that, but I did it. The only person he ever spoke about that was his friend. It was a very close friend because he was second gunner, and when he left the trench, and I remember him telling me, look back, and that mortar actually landed where he was, and his friend died. Yeah. My father was truly a great man. And I truly miss him. I truly miss him. That's it.